Hello everyone. How is everyone doing on this fine morning, evening, or afternoon, depending on your time zone? I hope everyone has been having a great Friday. Not Friday, Sunday. I'm stupid. I hope everyone has been having a great Sunday. My Sunday has been going pretty well, if I do say so myself. I have been mostly chilling, practicing a bit of piano as usual, and not really doing much else. I'm gonna be honest. Actually, I played a little bit of Minecraft. That's pretty much everything else that that I really did. It was mostly chilling, practicing piano, and playing Minecraft. That's been basically this entire day today of me. But yeah, I hope everyone's day is going well. Let me go ahead and switch right over to the actual scene while we're at it, so that I can immediately go ahead and practice some of the things that I want to practice before starting an actual run. Mainly that being Glen Skip, because Glen Skip is I would say, in my own personal opinion, one of the harder things to get during the glitch speedrun. And so it would only make sense that we would practice this first out of all the things, even before typing solstice. Because at least with typing solstice you have a bit of wiggle room. Compared to doing Glen Skip, you have to do this in a 1 to 2 frame window. I think I got it. Surprisingly, yes, I did get it. Well, that was a pretty good beginning already. One, two, three. I think I got it again. I saw movement. Yeah, got it again. Surprisingly. Second time now. 1, 2, 3. This time I didn't get it, but I got close. I was like a few frames. I would probably say too early on that one. That might have been good. Nope. That one should be good. Let's see. Yep. I saw movement. There you go. Take this. 2 to the right should be enough. Sure enough, yes. Yeah, I think I'm gonna practice typing solstice. Because again, that is one of the biggest run killers of them all. Alright. Alright. Surprisingly, I'm doing better than usual. But I guess we can go ahead and start doing some attempts to see how we're gonna do. And who knows, maybe we can get to the Glen pretty fast today. Or to the refuge even too. That depends, of course. Roll. We immediately started rolling into a new run. already off to a great start. It's fine. There's still like multiple seconds which I can save throughout the entire run. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Oh, that was way too early. That is literally so... Yep. I don't know what I expected. That was super fucking early. Jesus Christ. Yeah, anyway. That one sucked. On to the next run. Yeah. There we go. That would have been nice. If I didn't mess up the STI, could have been like a mid or low 17 probably. Seeing how fast the first half was. Yeah, again. I need to find a better way to do the first half, like the SOL. That's nice. That one was nice. That one was good. If we can get that consistently like this, that would be very good. Especially with the amount of runs I will then finally get out of house. 2. Ah, yeah, no. Fuck this. Let me just check. Yeah. 25 is good. Yeah, 25 is good. I just need to double check if my audio was good. Because it feels like it's a little louder than usual. But it could also just be my audio interface that I'm using. Hey, there we go. Smooth, nice, and consistent solstices. That's what you want to see. Ah, goddammit. I'm surprised I went one tile too far this time. Usually, like, that's extremely rare for me to do, actually. Going one too high. Nice, 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 nice. We're starting to get consistent solstices from the looks of it. At least, I hope so. That should be good. Yep. Nice. That's what you want to see. Hell yeah. Consistent. $22.10. It's gonna be a few milliseconds behind, I assume. But nothing too major. Yeah, nothing too major. It's only like 1600 milliseconds. Not too bad. And there's a whole half second of time save we can get right at the first half of the deeper mines. If I don't fuck up, of course. So if I can do that, that would be perfect. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. That's what you love to see. Alright. Alright. That's the first transition menu. Yeah. The second one sucked. But it should still be at least a tiny bit of time save. Keyword here is should. I don't think it's gonna be a time save. But it's pretty much all we can really hope for at this point. Just like hope and pray that we still get some time save here. Which I'm gonna be betting I won't. But it is worth a shot to continue and look. See if we can get any time save. A lower mid 38s? Meh. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a time loss. I think we're gonna get some time loss here. And if we don't, it's probably gonna be like the tiniest amount of time save we're gonna get out of this. Because that was like a mid 12. Yeah, it was like a mid 402 that we were able to move again. Yeah, time loss. I had a feeling it was not gonna be time safe. Yeah, that sucks. But there's still a tiny bit of hope in the Glen. Keyword here is tiny bit of hope. Because we did bump into some walls trying to get to the slab cutscene. If you were to talk to Proto, that would be nice. Damn, why the fuck did it take so long for fucking the interaction to begin? Anyway, now it's on to almost a full minute of cutscenes. Don't forget to move down. because I don't want to fucking lose time by not moving. Also, that was like a 50 flat. That's pretty bad. That is very much trash. Very much garbage. If we are going to be a second behind once we get to the cutscene, I'm probably gonna reset because I don't think we're gonna have enough time to save afterwards. We pretty much have just like a spare second at best, I would say. Where we have like at least a second or maybe a second and a half of like wiggle room where we can mess up and bleed a little bit of time before I have to say that we're gonna have to restart, because like most of the other stuff that I did was pretty optimized, was pretty good in my opinion. There were just a few parts here and there that were like pretty bad and lost me like quite a bit of time, like half a second, almost a second. So we got like a second and a half of wiggle room, and if we go above a second and a half, that's gonna be a reset. Oh, I'm not sure. I might have been a bit too late. No, it's good. That was good. Alright. Ooh, yeah, I'm not sure if we want to continue that. Not sure if we want to continue that. We still have a bit of time save, at least, which we can get if we don't mess up the next few quick glitches. That should be good. Yep, nice. Because over here I bumped into like the corner and lost like probably half a second, I would say. So that's like free half a second of time save at least. And then there is... what else was there? I remember somewhere else there was a bit of time loss that I got. But I don't remember where exactly it was. Also, I bumped into the wall. Wow, great. Fucking sick. Fuck me. So stupid. What? I lost time. And I didn't get the glitch skip. I didn't get a glitch skip either way. So it wouldn't have mattered either way. I fucked it. I would have gotten it on a second try, but I don't need a second try. I needed to get it on the first try. So, you know, not really ideal, if you ask me. Anyway, time to reset. But we did get to the Glen. And we did manage to get all the way to the Glen skip before we had to restart. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. But yeah, I bled like quite a bit of time, like throughout the entirety of that run. Most of it resulting into messing up the transition menus in the Barrens. But you know, that's my hiccup. That's my mistake. Like, that was one of the easier things to not mess up, and I literally just messed it up. There's no way I could have like downplayed it. Okay, not bad. That was like a 27 flat. And barely any time loss. Literally just like 60 milliseconds. That is pretty good in my standards. Nice. Yeah, the selecting was kind of slow there. Could have been a bit faster. That was fast. Not bad. Hey, nice. I got a task travel there. You love to see it. Very clean, very smooth. Didn't mess up any of the transition menus, and also got a task travel there. That's what you love to see. Hell yeah. I think I got it. And sure enough, I did. That was a mid 401, I believe, so that should be some pretty major time save. I would probably say like a 412, almost a half. Almost like a mid 412. That's what you love to see. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. That was like a high 453, I believe. We should still be in the green. Though probably not gonna be time save. Probably most likely going to be time loss. And if it is going to be time safe, it would be extremely tiny, like probably like 10 milliseconds at best. If I were to guess. A mid, I believe it was a mid 549. Not too bad, not too shabby. Definitely not the worst, but also not the best. Alright. Still looking good so far. High 708. High 708. I should still have time save. I think that's it. Yep, nice. That was fast. And the time... very little time loss. 30 milliseconds. Told you it wasn't gonna be time safe. But I also had a feeling it was not gonna be major time loss either. So that's good. I think I got it. Yep. That should also be good. Yep, perfect. I accidentally misclicked on my up arrow. My fucking fingernails are too long. And this is the reason why I do not like having long nails. Because shit like this can happen during a speedrun where you accidentally miss input and press the wrong direction. That should be good. So most likely we're gonna have a tiny bit of time loss. Actually, we should still have some time save. But it's not gonna be a tremendous amount of time save. I'm gonna guess like 200 milliseconds at best. Because I believe I could have saved half a second if that didn't happen. Yes, one tiny misinput can lead to almost 100 or 200 milliseconds of time loss. Ah, I didn't get it. That sucks. Well, there goes that run. But it is a gold, surprisingly. Yeah, the run is basically dead at this point. We messed up the first try Glen skip, and so that's gonna be... That is essentially just a death sentence in this category. Because I got Glen skip first try, and if you don't get Glen skip first try, that is pretty much... The run's pretty much over, because you lose like 2 seconds. Three seconds, actually. Well then. You know, might as well just like continue to run. See what kind of time we get. We're just gonna do a no reset run. Because, fuck it, why not? At least we can see what kind of time we can get. Especially after like months of like no practice at all. And like doing not many attempts since then. Oh, I fucked it. I heard the cutscene trigger happening. So that's like 2-3 seconds of time lost there. But we didn't mess up the second one. That's at least one better. Good thing. Out of all of these things. And of course, Solstice 2. What the fuck am I doing? Anyway, we got Solstice 2. Also first try. That is a second of time lost there. Fucking hell. But yeah, quite a lot of time save. If we would have still been on a good pace. If we would have still been on a good pace, this could have definitely been not too bad. Great. That's another like 2 seconds of time loss. At least we know where we could like go and clean up a little bit. At least we know some parts where we need to clean up. That's for sure. Cause like fucking hell. That is disgusting. Yeah, literally other than like the rest of the Glen. Like literally everything except like everything after Glen skip was like pretty good. And we could have definitely gotten a like even we could have definitely gotten it further down, definitely. Because like as you saw in the ground level like split, like getting to the ground level split, that was like 80 seconds or like 50 seconds apparently of time save we could have gotten. 800 milliseconds I meant. Like quite a lot of time save we could have gotten there. If we didn't mess up like right there. So yeah, there's definitely easy room for improvement. Where we can probably shave down the run by like maybe... I'm probably gonna say like at best a second. And if we really went ham, could probably get it down to like 2015, maybe. If we really went like ham during one of the attempts and just like zoomed right past everything, like almost close to all goals, or even some more goals, maybe 2015 could be possible. But right now, the most feasible thing of them all would be to get a 2016. Like a sub 17 is probably gonna be the most feasible one of them all. With like enough practice and everything. We can definitely get a 2016. So that's gonna be my goal. I want to get at least a sub 17, so we have a 2016. If we get a 2016, that is enough for me, and I'm probably gonna call it quits with NG Glitched afterwards. And if I get something better, if I get like a sub 16, like that would be nice, but it's not what I'm specifically hoping for. What I'm specifically hoping for is at least a 2016. Anything below that, like a 2015 or the 2014, would be unrealistic to say the least. Especially with this category. Which has already been optimized to hell. And back. So yeah, most likely not gonna be feasible to get a 2015. Especially not a 2014. That's for sure. But 2016, definitely possible. It just needs enough like attempts. Consistency, attempts, and pretty much everything else. It's like all that I really need. Especially after the Glen skip. Which, as you can see, went terribly in this run. Alright, time to see. Let's get it. Hell yeah. We still got it down, boys. We still got it down. We can still get consistently through the tower squares without an extra square. You love to see it. Love to see it. Yeah. All that we really need to do is like just practice like the second half of the run. So we can get more of everything else consistently. Especially the Glen skip. Glen skip's gonna be a major part in getting that consistent. Or trying to get as consistent with it as possible. And it's mostly like getting the quick glitches down in the lower, in like refuge, and getting lens skip consistently. That's pretty much everything else, everything that we really need to practice to get a decent run that can at least bleed a tiny bit of time, but can still get a new record. And hopefully a record where I can get a 2016. If I can get a 2016, it would be nice. It's definitely possible, considering some of these splits have like possible time saves of like 300, 400, sometimes 600 or 700 milliseconds. Especially the second half of the run, like after Glen Skip, there are splits which have time save potential of like over 500 milliseconds, over half a second. So there's definitely potential in getting a run that is gonna actually also manage to get a 2016. I don't know, it's potentially even a 2016 or 15 too. And a 2031 for a run that mostly failed after the second half. It's not that bad. I'm pretty happy with how it came out. I'm gonna be honest with you. That was not that bad. I'm gonna be frankly honest with you. That was pretty good. Now let me go ahead and reset the run now into NG Glitched again. Yes, I would like to restart my timer. Let's see. And let me close this. Alright. And I would say, let's go ahead and continue doing more runs. In hopes to get a new PB. Solstice. The solstice fails are starting to happen again. From the looks of it. I hope not. I would rather not be stuck typing solstice for an eternity of over an hour and a half. I missed my confirm button for the T. That's T. There's the T that I was that I was asking for. Come on. Am I having an aneurysm? Why am I fucking up so badly today? Or like all of a sudden? Suddenly I'm like fucking up more than usual. What the fuck was that? That was like 7 or 8 souls die eyes. Like in a row. Like fucking hell. The fuck was that? Holy shit, dude. TQ. There we go. Dude, am I like having a fucking stroke? Why am I suddenly fucking up so badly, dude? Like, do I have dementia that I forget how to fucking type solstice? Do I have schizophrenia? Am I what? What the fuck am I? What? I think I'm losing my mind at this point. How the fuck did I fuck up this badly? Is it the way I'm fucking sitting? I feel like it's the way I'm sitting which is fucking me up. Ain't no way it's the way I'm sitting that's fucking me up doing solstice. No shot, right? I feel like it is the way I'm sitting that's fucking me up during the solstice typing. Oh, I'm also not even using the right thing. I'm stupid. I'm a fucking dumbass. No wonder I was fucking up so badly. I was not using the right thing. I forgot what it's called again. Anyway, TP. Yeah, there we go. Now I'm not having a fucking aneurysm trying to type solstice. God, I'm stupid. Stalk us. Sick song. How the fuck did I double confirm the O? What? How the fuck did I double confirm the O? What the fuck just happened? Well, that was something. I guess. I guess that worked. Sure? Question mark? Okay. Nah, I got a D. I got a D for didn't do good enough. Because I was supposed to go one more extra to the right. Oh. The fucking muscle memory. The muscle memory. Oh. The muscle memory got to me. I accidentally pressed restart because I thought I fucked it. Oh shit. No. My fingers were already traveling to the number 2 button, where my reset, where my reset key for the game is. Solsters. When muscle memory gets to you, fucking hell. Ah, that's stupid. That was just pure rookie mistakes. That was like a pure rookie mistake. Fucking hell. Yeah, Soul Stick D. The D-E stands for Deutsch. Because I'm fucking German. The German solstice. Soul Stick D. You just slap a D between the C and E. Hey, there we go. That was nice. That was a nice solstice. Nice. Should be good. Yep, perfect. Love to see it, love to see it. Ah, that sucks. It's probably gonna be like 200 time loss. Almost exactly 200, 233. Surprisingly more accurate than I thought I was gonna be. Well then. Nice. Nice. That was a fast travel menu. That must have been like frame perfect there. Holy, that was really fast. God damn. Okay, well then. I'm fucking zooming. Jesus. Speeding through the mines like I've never fucking done before. Jesus. Alright, well then. That's good. I think that was a high 401. So that should be a pretty good time save. Yeah. That was almost a goal too. Holy. I was like 2 frames off of the gold there. Damn. That was shockingly fast. A mid 453. Not bad. Very nice, very nice. And with a mid 549, we get into the cutscene with Silva. Not bad, not bad. Alright. I think it was a low 709 or a high 708. I didn't check. It was like between one of those two. I think we should be good. Yep, that's good. What's the time gonna be? Time save. 80 milliseconds. I am surprised that it was time save. I would have thought it would have been time loss. Well, small wiggle room for us then. That's good. And I'm always nervous between those two quick glitches because like they're so close to each other and extremely fast. Like if you're not careful, you can like mess up those quick glitches very easily. That's why I'm like always nervous between those two quick glitches. Because they're like in between 3 seconds. And you have like almost less than a second of time to like switch from your mash button to Alt F4. And it's pretty scary. At least in my experience, it is pretty scary. Because my mash button is on C, while I have to get to Alt F4. I hesitated a little bit, but we should still be good. I did a little bit of a hesitation there because I was a bit scared that I would mess up and go a tile too far, but thankfully I didn't. Okay, I gotta stop the music for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's good. Yep. We got it. We got it. We got the first try Glen skip. It's a bit of time loss because I accidentally pressed the wrong menu button. But we should still be hopefully in the green. I will hope that we are gonna be at least still in the green with at least 200 milliseconds. I want at least 200 milliseconds going into the next room. Going into refuge. And that's what we're gonna get, baby. 267 milliseconds. It's looking pretty good so far. But don't get your hopes up yet. There are still the quick glitches. And there is still Solstice 2. So long as we are not in the tower yet, we don't want to celebrate early. We don't want to celebrate early yet. We are not in the tower. And as long as I'm not in the tower, I do not want to celebrate. Because there's still Solstice 2. Oh, that was fuck early. Nope. No, what? Never mind, I got it. I got the quick glitch. I thought I fucked it. I thought I was way too early. Never mind. And hi, Pepper Boop. I hope your day's been going well. How have you been doing? Solstice 2. I have been pretty consistent with the solstices lately. But with pressure, everything has to come to a close at some point. And this is where the run is ending. This is where the run has to die. Under pressure, Solstice 2 is a nightmare. And with the time that I have... Yeah, the pressure was just too much. I cannot do Solstice 2 under pressure. I literally just couldn't do it. That sucks. But hey, we are making pretty good progress into getting a good time. Into getting a new PB. Or at least getting a new world record. We're making good progress. It's one step at a time, as I like to say. Sure, we might have lost the run by like over 3 seconds. But at least we can learn out of it. Sure, it definitely like stings a bit. It definitely stings that I lost the run because of Solstice 2. But what can you do about the pressure? What can you do about like the fucking nerves? When you have to do something that you are not really that consistent at, and happens to appear twice, and the second time coming very late into a run where everything can come down to messing it up or typing it correctly. What can you do about it? Not much, as I like to say. So I should have expected it. Let's see, from which side is George... not George. Is Rue gonna come with us? From the upper side. Nice. Day's been going well. My day's been going pretty well too. I've been mostly chilling. Not doing much. Just mostly like practicing piano here and there. As usual. Doing like my usual routine and everything. And having had 2 runs at this point now, which were on world record pace, which I have both lost in one which died during Glenskip, and the other one now having died because of Solstice 2. But I am not mad about it. It has been months since I came back to this category. It has been months since I really did any practice for this category. And I'm mostly really just coming back to one-shot because I remember Durble wanting to do the one-shot LTA. So I'm trying to get my movement down again with one-shot and everything by going to the category which I've played the most. But yeah, major progress from just today alone. We've had kind of consistent solstices. We've had pretty decent solstices actually today. Like a couple of them being mainly successful. Actually. Wow, I didn't lose time. But yeah. We've made pretty major progress out of today alone. Somehow I've managed to get very consistent solstices today. To the point where through this entire hour of the stream, I've been mostly been in like other like sections except the house. Which is rare for my standards, to say the least. And most of the runs have gotten pretty far too. I forgot to mention. Like, this is the second run now, which has been very good, on a very good pace. And most of the other runs that I've had mostly greens when I got into the deeper mines. So I'm very, very hopeful that we're gonna get a new PB, hopefully soon. And of course, I can still get the tower squares without issue. You love to see it. They are definitely gonna be very important when we actually do have a run on world record pace. $34 milliseconds. Not bad. Pretty good. Pretty good runs. Out of today alone. In that singular hour as well. We've managed to get 2 runs which have made it all the way to the end. That is crazy to believe. 2 runs which have made it all the way to the end now with not that much time loss. Of course, the first one had like 10 plus seconds of time loss, but this one's pretty not that bad. Especially because the only issue here that I can see was the ground was like the upper refuge to go into the ground level because of Solstice. Because of Solstice 2. So if that didn't happen, if Solstice 2 didn't like fuck me over, this could have been a world record. This could have been a new world record. So I'm baffled. I am in shock by what I am seeing. Yeah, the only issue that I really had was the upper refuge because of Solstice 2. If Solstice 2 didn't happen, this would have been a world record. Yeah, a 2020. Wow. Holy, I'm on a roll today. Solstice 2. If that didn't happen, it could have been a new PB / world record. Surprisingly, has been very good with runs today. The last thing that's really missing is getting Solstice 2. And if we can get Solstice 2 on a good pace, like even if it is a mid Solstice 2 and we bleed out a little bit of time, as long as we have enough time save, it can still be a world record. It doesn't have to be the perfect Solstice 2. It could be a mid Solstice and like lose a bit of time and we might still be on world record pace afterwards. Nah. Actually, I want to check real quick. How did my Solstice 2 look? So that I can see. Was it a really good Solstice 2? Or was it a decent Solstice 2? I gotta check now. One shot. NG plus glitched. Let me check my Solstice 2. Solstice 2. Oh, that was a pretty good Solstice 2, not gonna lie. That was a good Solstice 2. Oh boy. Yeah, even if we do like a mid Solstice 2, we're definitely gonna bleed out a little bit of time. But we should still be on a good pace for world record afterwards. As long as we like don't fully mess up. Like as long as we don't pull a Solstick D, we should still be in the clear. It just needs to be decent enough for us to get out of Upper Refuge without major time loss. As long as we can make it out without major time loss, like a full-on second, we should be good. Nah. Nico, if you could move to the left next to the screen, that would be very nice. Next to the TV, that would be very nice of you. Almost. Almost a good one. Just need to be a little bit more consistent on it. The better the consistency, the more runs we can get out of house. Like this. That was a pretty good Solstice. If I could get more of those, that would be very nice. Without the D, of course. I want it with an E. I kind of zoned out there for a moment. Yeah, something like that. Solstice. Okay. Well then. It happened again. I need to be more careful when I press the actual confirm button. On which button, especially. I didn't even fucking... Well then. That was a rookie mistake there. Yeesh. Ah. Now my issue apparently is getting the first half of Solstice. Which is crazy to think about. Nah. I got it now. But I didn't get the E. Which sucks. It's always by like the tiniest margin where I like mess up, which sucks. Ah. Come on now. I feel like it's my, like, sitting position. I gotta try more sitting positions. That sounds so fucking stupid. But it's literally fucking true. Apparently with some sitting positions, I literally fucking perform better than with other sitting positions. I don't know why. Don't ask me. Spam. Now's your chance to be a big shot. God, I should do another Deltarune speedrun. I still haven't done a chapter 3 speedrun, so I should probably do that at some point. Hey, there we go. There's a solstice. That's the solstice that I was hoping for. Yeah, that sucks. A minute. Coming back to the game, that sucks. Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's a pretty bad time. That's a pretty bad, I can't talk. That's a pretty bad time. 22 and a half, yeah. Yeah, if it's above a second, I'm probably gonna reset. Half a second. Still bad though. I definitely need to get more consistent with typing solstice. It has been the biggest issue with all of my attempts and all of my runs. And the only reason why I've gotten good solstices is because I just got extremely lucky. I accidentally typed. Pressed my Windows bar. I should probably turn that off. Let me just go into my routing settings so that I can turn off my Windows key so that doesn't happen again. So, keys. What are we gonna remap the key to? We're gonna change the keybind and we're gonna make it something that is not used on any of my keybinds. So we're gonna use Q because Q isn't used in my Oneshot keybinds. Anyway, right? Yeah, I don't use Q, so we can remap that to be Q, and it won't affect anything afterwards. It's good. Yeah, perfect. It's pretty much all I just need to change. I only need to change the left Windows key, and that's it. We're gonna save that. There we go. And now we won't have any issues going forward with any speedruns where we might be accidentally pressing Windows key by accident. Because, you know, my confirm button is dangerously close to the left Windows key. So I should have probably changed that earlier. Now that I think about it. I should have just changed that way earlier than before. No, whatever. That's T. Soul stirred. There we go. I just need to be a tiny bit slower so that my brain can actually register what kind of keys I'm pressing, and that I don't so that I don't fuck up the same fucking way to type solstice over and over and over again. Like that. I got the STI. So the only thing that's now needed to be improved is to get the E and not the D. That's pretty much the last thing I really need to fix. I don't need to get a 16-second solstice. It's not gonna do much. And unless the record's gonna be so optimized that the only way to get a new record is to do it this fast, to get it under 16 seconds, and the same for Solstice 2, I should just slow the fuck down when I do the ST and I to go to the C. So the only thing that's really missing now at this point is for me to get the E in Solstice C consistently. Because that is not consistent. And I need to get it consistent so that I don't fuck up in the refuge. If I don't fuck up during refuge during a good run, then I might actually get a new PB. And the world record. Yep. There we go. That's what you want to see. Clean, consistent, and still decently fast enough solstices. And then afterwards, everything else should be a breeze. Preferably. Fuck you know. Oh, that was stupid. That was just idiotic for me. There we go. Nice, clean, and consistent solstices. That should be good. Yep, perfect. Nice. That's definitely time safe. 150 milliseconds. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good start, I would say. Now, can we keep the time safe and get Solstice 2 and the landscape? That is the question. Only one way to find out. Nice one. Nice, nice, nice. You love to see it, love to see it. Nice, nice, nice. Hell yeah. Menu travel and task travel. Both secured in the bag. You love to see it. Very nice, very clean. Oh, that's scary. But we got it. That was like a min or low 401, I believe. That's gonna be some major time save. It's probably gonna propel us into like second or first place placement. Yeah? Pace placement is at first place out of 32 with 330 milliseconds of time save. You love to see it. Now, if Nico, if you could move when I press my up arrow, that would be very appreciated. Hey, and I got the movement solve. So that I could move a tile to the right, closer to the machine. Very nice, very nice. Though that bump into the box, where Nico wouldn't move a fuck, or couldn't give a flying fuck when it came to moving upwards, probably lost us like 200 milliseconds, I would say. 300 at best. So that sucks. It's probably gonna be like 100, 250 milliseconds that we're gonna have left. Yeah, that was very much bullshit. I'm gonna be honest, that was very much bullshit. But not really much I can do about it anymore. I just have to go and get as much time save as possible now at this point from all of the other places. Yeah, high 708. That's most likely going to be a lot of time loss. I think I got it. Yeah, easy, easy peasy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. No biggie. But definitely quite a bit of time loss. Not much apparently though. We barely lost 100 milliseconds out of that. Which is surprising, to say the least. I thought it was gonna be more. I'll be honest with you. I thought it was gonna be more time loss. There's the bump. There's the bump to the wall. That I was praying not to get. But I guess we got it. And so we're not gonna get any time save out of the boat cutscene split today. But hey, there's still quite a bit of time save we can get in Refuge. That is my hope, at least. Okay, I gotta turn off the music so I can count the beats in my head. So I can get Glen skip. I think I got it. Yep, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Very nice. Nice. Hell yeah. Whew. Fucking hell. It's got me a little bit. But we're good. We got the Glen skip first try. So now we need to get Solstice 2. Do I think we're gonna get Solstice 2 first try and at a good pace? Probably not. But all that I hope for is that we can at least get a decent Solstice 2. So that we can at least have a little bit of time save to still get a new record. That's all that I'm hoping for. As long as I can get Solstice 2 decent, then we should be good to go. Should be good. And it is. Number 2 also is good. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Now it's on to the Run Killer, Solstice 2. It was meh. It was very, very much meh, to say the least. It most likely lost us 600, 700 milliseconds. But there is not really much we can do about it. It is the best we can really get at this point with the nerfs that we have. So we just have to accept it at this point. I can feel the tension in my, like, nervous system rising. I can feel the nerves rising. What? What do you mean? What do you mean I saved time? That was ass. What? Excuse you? What do you mean? It's half a second. I'm sorry, what? I am... Hold on. What's going on? What is happening? You mean to tell me I am half a second faster than my world record in that split alone? I'm sorry, what? How? What did I do? What did I do to fuck up that badly? I'm genuinely curious. What the fuck? What did I fuck up that badly? Hold on. Hold the line. Hold the line. This could be a new world record. But we don't want to celebrate too early. There are still 2 more quick glitches and the tower squares that we need to do. That's 1. That's 1 quick glitch. That's 1 quick glitch. I gotta calm my nerves for a moment. I gotta calm down for a second. We are currently almost a second and a half ahead of our PB, which is also the world record here. I need to stay calm here. I think I got it. What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? Hello? This is almost 2 seconds we are talking about. Hold on. Give me... What? Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. What? Huh? Huh? What? What? What do you mean? What do you mean I'm almost 2 seconds ahead? Hold on. 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 I need to drink something. Holy shit. What? Hold on. This is... I'm at a lost for words. We are genuinely almost 2 seconds ahead of our world record. Even if we fuck up really badly in the tower squares, we can still get the world record. Even if we fuck up in the tower squares, we can still get the world record. By a long shot. And Eve, I fucking had a feeling. I had a feeling it was gonna happen. And right at the end. Oh. I had a feeling it was gonna happen right at the end. Ah, fuck yeah. That is a second of time loss right there. But even with that full-on second of time loss, it's still the record. It's still a new record. But is it gonna be a 2016? That is the question. I want to get a 2016. I want to get a 16 run. If I can get a 2016, I am done. I don't care if this was the run of my life and I could have gotten a 2015. All I care about is it gonna be a 2016? All I care about is if it's a 2016. I need to mash for my fucking life now. I need to mash for my life. It all comes down to the mashing. It all comes down to this. If I fuck up the mashing, it's not gonna be a 2017 and we're gonna have to do it again. So I need to be very specific and very, very fast. Yes! 2016, baby. Oh, you love to see it. There it is. There's the 2016 that I was hoping for. There's the 2016 that I was hoping for, baby. Oh, yes, dude. Oh, fuck yes. Oh my god. Man. Man, that is insane. It could have been a 2015. It absolutely could have been a 2015 if we didn't fuck up the tower square like right at the end. But it doesn't matter. I got the 2016. It was the goal that I was reaching for, and I got it. If I want to come back to it to get the 2015, maybe. But the 2016 is all that I was hoping for. And now that I got it, I'm gonna take my leave again from the category. I will take my leave from the category again. And unless Larberry or anyone else goes for it and gets the record, I will not be coming back to this category ever again. Same goes for Glitchless. Glitchless is way too like optimized either way, so I'm not gonna come back to that either. Unless like Larberry or someone else breaks that too. Then sure, I will go back to it. But other than that, I will not be coming back to NG plus Glitched after all of this. Holy shit. Maybe in like half a year or in like a full year, I might come back to it again to get the 2015. Like maybe in half a year or in like 12 months, I'm coming back and then I'm gonna get to 2015 and then I will take another 1 year long hiatus from one shot and then get another world record. But that's gonna be it for me today with one shot. Most common return to one shot. It is crazy. It is insane, yeah. Larberry beats world record. Please don't. I know you're a god when it comes to beating NG plus glitched or NG plus glitchless runs. But fucking hell, these are so optimized at this point. But fucking hell. That is, but yeah, no, that's gonna be the end for me today. We're gonna go ahead and raid into my good old buddy, Lady Zero Dark, who is currently doing a stream for her birthday, because she like apparently had birthday. So go wish her a happy birthday and everything. The schedule will come out like most likely tomorrow. And yeah, unless the LTA gets announced like pretty soon, I will not be running one shot anymore. I will not be running one shot anymore until the LTA comes around, whenever that might happen. So yeah, with that, I will take my leave and retire from one shot again. Well, quote unquote retire from one shot until the LTA arrives and I come back to it again. And maybe in a year later when I come back to it to get a 2015. So yeah. With that, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I will see you all most likely tomorrow, maybe not. And bye bye.